All right, guys. Today in the studio, we've got a renowned local rapper here, new on the scene, fresh to the cut. He's been spitting bars. He's been, he's really been doing great deeds out here. He's been laying down some fat rhymes, killing the competition. This guy right now, Swisha B, is here, ladies and gentlemen. Swisha B.
Yo, what's up? Hey,
Woo!
thank
Yeah,
you.
Swisha B. Woo!
I feel
Yeah,
welcomed.
woo! Swisha
So
B. I
let's get down to the real
All
business out
right.
here.
Okay, let's hear it, Swisher B. We're here to talk about the beef, Swisher B. We're here to talk about the beef with the local rappers.
Indeed, bro. Indeed. You want me to start from the beginning?
Swisher B, I would like nothing less than for you to start from the beginning.
All right, bro. Well, your boy was, let's see, let's date this back to 11th grade, first semester. And there's a bunch of rappers popping up at our local school back
Right.
when, back in the youngin' days, right? Before
Right.
Swisha B was everything. And there was one named Lil Pope. There was
Lil
one
Pope.
named Jerome the Goat. There were a couple others that literally all sounded terrible. Like everybody would be like, "Yo, Brendan, have you heard this?" And I'd be like, "Let me listen." So I'd take a quick listen, take a quick gander at what we got in the bars in Georgia, right? And I was like, "Wow,
Right.
this we're really lacking talent out here,
Of
right?"
course, yeah, very disappointing. And believe me, I too have done some investigation. I honestly, I just, I've heard all the competition to Swisher B, and I just don't think they're just not killing it right now.
Honestly. So, anyways, uh, I was really good at literature all throughout my high school, middle school days,
Right.
and writing poetry constantly up in my phone, just writing poetry. And everybody was like, "Yo, Brendan, right? You listen to rap music?" I was like, "Yeah." Nothing but my Spotify playlist jamming through my ears of 280 songs filled with just trap hard shit. Literally, that's what it's called. And they were like, "You ever tried putting it on a beat and recording yourself rapping?" And I was like, I mean, not really, because one, I don't have the equipment. Two, I don't know. I just never found a
Right.
beat and was like, I'm gonna fucking write to this.
Right. Right.
So, my friends in second period, which was actually a literature class, was like, "Yo, why don't you start writing bars? Start showing that you're better than all these other rappers at our school, because I'm pretty sure you could do it easily." So I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. Fuck it, I'll do it. And Brendan had been contemplating searching the internets, couldn't find a decent beat. Fuck, like I couldn't find anything that sounded what I wanted to do, right? So I hit up my boy Cameron, who I push carts with.
Yeah.
Uh,
Cameron.
y-
Mm-hmm.
Cameron, otherwise
The
known as Cammy,
producer.
otherwise known
Yes.
as the
The
producer,
great
otherwise known as the
producer.
backflip kid,
Yeah, the one
otherwise
that can
known
do a
as
backflip.
yeah, we call him Mac 10 sometimes when we freestyle.
All
But
right.
anyways,
All
yeah,
right.
that's his rap
Okay.
name. Anyways, so I was like, bro, you do shit in FL Studio. Why don't you make me something? He was like, all right, I'll see what I can do. So a couple days go by. I ain't hearing nothing from him. He says he's having difficulties. And then I'm up at like 2 in the morning and I got school at 6 in the morning. And I get an email from Cameron, and it's the smoke beat, the first smoke beat, or
Oh
the first smoke
boy.
track. And so your boy goes to school the next day, tired as a mofo, and starts jotting rhymes. I mean, hardcore shit up in his notes on his iPhone.
Right, right.
Like,
Spitting real
exactly,
bars.
exactly. Thinking of lyrical shit to
Lyrical shit.
annihilate not only rappers at our school, but people that be just causing mayhem to my
Right,
life. And
right.
people that need the cap sometimes when I can't say it to their face literally, so I'll just say it lyrically.
Yeah,
um
understandable, understandable.
so the first one to get the pipe was Lil Pope, and we're gonna
Of
start off
course.
with his
Yeah.
beef.
Yeah, let's touch
So
on that. I'm seeing the Pope. He's been posting all over social media about your Swisha B.
indeed.
He's I mean, you're on his story every day. He said he was gonna shoot you, dude. He's fucking flexing a gun on his Instagram live, dude. What's that all about? What's going on there?
So your boy makes smoke, right? Records it.
Right.
Fast forward in about a couple days later, he makes smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Got his equipment. Excuse me, I apologize. My fucking computer crashed. Anyways, so gets the equipment, right? Gets a decent mic
Right.
and
Right.
records smoke. First couple lines in the smoke track is from the smoke in the ashtray. Listen to the words I'm about to say. Lyrically, the only rapper in Ellijay that sprays. Most of y'all just miss jump shots and no fadeaway, but today I'm making all y'all decay. And then I go in on Lil Pope. I say, listen, little bitch. Oops, meant Pope. You're a fucking joke. I'm surprised all the lies that you spew you haven't choked. I'm only speaking for the folks that your shit old, washed up, same ass lyrics. I can't even get through one song without cringing.
Oh.
So
Yes, and
that's
when I heard Smoke, I thought it was great. I didn't even know who the Pope was at the time when I heard Smoke.
indeed, yeah, bringing all these rappers into the limelight.
Yeah, I mean,
Excuse me about how trash their music is. So Lil Pope, the reason I diss Lil Pope was because if you listen to Red, White, and Draco or whatever the fuck he calls his mixtape,
yeah,
it's literally recorded first off through his Apple earbuds, right?
yeah,
I had to go buy a mic. So if that doesn't tell you like how dedicated I was to making this shit sound good and at least decent, I'm not saying my shit's good in any standard, but I know I got bars and I know I can, outperform all these other fuckers.
right, right,
So, basically, I dissed him because there was a couple things that weren't lining up. The stars weren't lining up in astronomy class.
right. Okay, astronomy class.
So anyways, a couple things weren't lining up. Number one, let's start off with this kid is white. I'm white
Okay,
too,
yeah,
but I know
we're
my
all
place.
we're all white here. We're all white.
Indeed, I know my place. This kid is talking about shit he don't live, right? Waving guns around on IG, which
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure are either airsoft guns that have the orange tip peeled off of them, or he's, like, hey mom, can I borrow your fucking gun for a second? I gotta I really want to look
Hey,
at it.
mom,
And then
mom,
goes in,
I
records
need
an Instagram
dude.
video, and then goes puts it back.
In the Instagram live video, he's being very reckless with the gun. Like he's
Indeed.
got like a 38 special or some shit, and he's like got his finger on the trigger and all this shit. He's like pointing it. He's
Yeah.
like pointing it at the mirror. He's like pointing at his head, pointing at himself with his finger on the trigger. Like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I'm like, okay, that's the first L that this kid has already taken. Second L, this kid's dropping the N-word here, there, and everywhere.
Everywhere.
Right?
All over the place.
Indeed. So I'm like, whoa, this kid's got to slow down. Third strike, right, was the first off, he claimed he was a blood. I got a screenshot of it on my phone that's broken currently. But once I get my phone back, y'all see it. Yeah, he's repping Crips 1 minute. The next he's repping Bloods. This dude is more confused than Bruce Jenner, honestly.
Absolutely. The Pope, he's
So-
out of his mind.
So I dropped this, right? And I made the bars about him. Next set of bars was on a man by the name of Chase Sumner, who,
Right.
if you go to our high school, he graduated
Yeah,
a
I
year
remember
ago.
this guy. I remember this guy, yeah.
Indeed. So the beef with him stemmed from my brother actually getting bullied at school by
Right.
a fat kid named Cyrus.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
So-
Interesting. How old's your brother?
My brother was 12 at the time, but he's now 13.
Okay. All right. So this is some baby beef developing
Indeed.
here. There's some baby
Indeed.
beef down the family tree. It's getting crazy.
Indeed. So my brother comes to me and is like, yo, bro, like I saw, and now this is around the time Smoke got released, and then I made Up, the track that has almost 600 plays, and nothing big, but it's pretty good for the town we live in.
Right,
So,
yeah. This is a
um,
big hit for us, dude.
indeed. So Aaron comes to me and is like, "Listen, bro, I see the shit you're writing. I see, what you got to bring, and instead of fighting this kid at school because he keeps picking on me and he's bullying me, I want to drop a diss on him and I want you to be on it." I was like, "All right, right." Well, this kid named Cyrus is fat, white, overweight, and likes to pick on Aaron for his weight, which Aaron is a big dude, but he has to be big for football. He's a
Right.
lineman. Um, so yeah, we make the diss, and it was recorded on like some shitty Logitech headset that we have, and it sounded garbage. Literally, sonically it sounded garbage, but the bars were there,
The
right?
bars, yeah.
I
They were
said
present.
I was like, "What's your name, Cyrus?" Another fat ass Billy Ray Cyrus. Bar so lethal, make you choke on your fat roll, smashing your
Ooh.
face into the pole.
Ooh,
Um,
okay,
and I
okay.
said a couple more bars after that, but I can't remember what they were. It was made so long ago. So we didn't post it, but we did send it to Cyrus, and we didn't hear anything for like a day. Cyrus just responds to Aaron and is like, "I got to diss my own," and we were sitting here baffled, right? That this kid, this fat ass white kid, is like, he's got bars apparently. So we're like, okay, like, hit us with the bars. We're not afraid of no competition, right? Hit us with it. He sends it to this 20-year-old named Chase Sumner. Now, when the diss dropped, which actually I could link now if you'd like me to,
Oh, okay,
but
sure, yeah. I
sure,
mean, we could listen to that right now. If that's
indeed,
still up.
bro,
If that's still up, we can
it
play it
is still
right now.
it is
Alright.
still but let me get back on my story while I'm trying to find it.
Right, right.
So, anyways, what had happened was when we heard this, we were like, "Wait here a darn tootin' second. This is not who I think this is. This is not Cyrus. This sounds nothing like Cyrus, right?"
Right.
So we are currently baffled at the fact that this is, not Cyrus. So we're
Right.
going through and we're going through this kid's account, listening to shit. And there was something about this kid's username that posted this diss track, right? That made me question who this really was because it reminded me of something I had heard before,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Well, it was the username on the account of the website that he had uploaded it on. It was called Spicy Stuff, right?
Oh,
And a bunch
oh,
of
okay,
characters and numbers.
okay.
So I was like, okay, this is interesting, right?
Mm,
So um I'm I'm recollecting my thoughts. I'm telling Aaron, chill out, don't do anything. Give me like a couple hours to, reflect upon what I am listening to and if I can figure out who this is, because this is not Cyrus. So, um, I think about what was it? I think a day went by when um Aaron was like, "Yo, I think I know who this is," and I was like, "Who is it?" Aaron hits me up, and Aaron's like, "There's this kid named Chase Sumner who used to go to Gilmer High School." And I think it's him because if you if you Instagram search the username Spicy Stuff, the thing that pops up is is Chase Sumner's Instagram account. And I was like, "No, that can't be him, can it?" Well, sure enough, I go to another song, Spicy Stuff, some recording, and it was um It was him. It was a picture of him up on the one of the covers of his songs that he was singing, because he's
Right.
also a singer too, not just a rapper apparently.
Right.
Called
Wait, he does
himself.
this seriously? You tell me.
Yes, he does. He
Oh,
does this seriously.
okay.
He called himself Young Doggy Shit,
All right.
and
See,
I'm baffled
these
at this point.
normies, they don't know. They don't know any better than to not name themselves the same thing all over the internet. They don't know.
Indeed,
They're
right?
none the wiser, right?
So I'm like, whoa, this is interesting, right? So I got a guy literally fighting, like a grown ass dude fighting a 17 and a 13-year-old, like verbally. So I'm like, I'm not standing for this. Fuck this. This is getting fucking annoying. By the way, I just posted the Discord link.
Oh, all right.
If you'd like to listen, I'll pause on the story.
Oh yeah, let me get this pulled up real quick for the boys.
Is it on Watch Together? Is that what we're doing this on?
Let's see. Oh, you know. Oh.
All right.
Oh, you know.
I do know.
You still have the link to this?
I do. I'm getting in it right
getting
now.
To watch together. I'm gonna play this right now. We're gonna see what this is all about right here. Oh, all right. Never mind. Nope, never mind. We're just gonna play it at the same time. Open it up. We're just gonna hit play at the same time.
Oh.
All right. Tell me when you're ready. Tell me whenever you're ready to hit the play button.
I don't know. I'm hitting open. It's not opening for some reason.
Who the fuck posts on Smule, man? What the fuck?
This dude does, apparently, because SoundCloud's too overrated for
man. What?
It's not letting me get in here.
Oh, you trying to get in the watch together? Or you trying to get in the fucking? You trying to open up the Smule?
Fuck it, just screen record it. Fuck it.
All right, you know what? You right, Chief. You right. Hold up, we got some technical difficulties real quick.
We apologize. As you can tell, we're by no means professional.
Come on, man. All right, here we go. All right, now this is the banger right here. We're gonna hit it. Let's give it a listen here. Trippin', bangin' trap beat. Oh my god. It's gonna make me wait. Alright, fuck it. Oh no, here we go.
Young Doggy Shit. Performing a track
Performing
written
track.
by Cyrus, and I just wanted to say one thing: your school shooter looking ass better not be trashing on my homies. Shit don't fly with Young Doggy Shit. Oh my god, you're so moronic. Your track's so trash, someone had to hop on it. The truth is, you don't know me, yet you make a track? How could that be? Your rhymes are whack and your flow is garbage. The person who wrote it must be retarded. You're in the Air Force, oh no, run and hide. Your resistance makes me want to commit a suicide. Look what you've gotten yourself into. This was your biggest mistake. Your mom's was you. Hey, I'm just telling the truth. My friends got me gassed up like a Jew. My lyrics are so cold and the beat hypothermic. A fire-spitting dragon couldn't even burn it. I'm speaking straight philosophy, listen and learn it. Call Logan Paul, gonna find you in a forest. Hairline looking like a stock market crash. Coming around girls, make them do the dash. Bound down to me, not the first time that you were on your knees. Stay away, girl, cause he got the HIV. This track gonna leave a bruise. Purple like Thanos, one snap and you're through. This diss track will be your suicide letter. Every rhyme getting better and better. The ditch is so cold, you're gonna need a sweater. Your forehead is a big L, capital letter. This is the end of the track. It's kinda short. When your mom had you, she should have hit that abort. Bitch.
That's it. That's literally the end of the song.
Jesus Christ, dude. This person needs to fucking like... Oh, dude, it's so lispy. What the fuck? Alright, anyways, whatever, okay?
So anyways, back to the beat.
Right? Cringe and lisp aside, who cares, okay?
I find out who this kid is. I tell Aaron, listen, I'm like, listen, Aaron, I got this one handled, right? You can just sit on the sideline and watch this unfold, right? Because I got bars, and I'm about to unload on this kid. I make a song called Warning Shot, right? And in Warning Shot, I say, wow, those lines are getting better and better, but after I'm through with both of you, I'll have you under the weather, so grab your sweater. This is it. You're the definition of your fucking rap name, dog shit. My mom should have had an abortion. Hell, your mom should have swallowed you. I said, I promise you I ain't through when I beat you lyrically black and blue with your crew watching. They steady meat stalking, because Chase Sumner is gay, in case you haven't found out. He is an actual gay
a homosexual,
kid. Okay. Yes. So, you know... Leave you gasping for air. Damn, this isn't even fair. 17-year-old killing you and a fat prick that can't see his dick, because I was shooting at Cyrus as well.
Right. Okay.
I said,
There's shots
let me pull
fired
the.
all across the board.
Indeed, I was like, let me pull the Glock and shoot you. I'm coming for you soon, you fucking Looney Tune. Thinking you can beat me at my own game. Cyrus, you're lame. It's such a shame that you're in middle school and still can't spell your name. So I just went off, right? I don't need to explain
Went off.
anymore. I post that. I let Aaron post it on his account, get him some free clout. That song hit 190 plays in the span of a day or two. And I hear nothing from Cyrus and Chase. Neither of them respond. Cyrus messages Aaron and tells Aaron, hey, your brother didn't need to bring Chase Sumner into this, when in all reality, he kind of did. So if you're not gonna, if you're not setting your pawns on the, on the checkerboard, or not checkerboard, on the board, then don't expect them to get taken out, right? Anyways,
right. We're playing chess. These guys are playing checkers. I see.
Yeah, I'm playing chess out here. I'm playing a strategical game.
I see.
They don't respond, right? So after Young Doggy shit and that whole beef gets finished, I'm on Jerome. Now on Smoke, back to Smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said
the original track.
I say, like Muslims, I'm fucking the GOAT, Jerome. I'm coming after you too. Pretty soon that little pump flow gonna get you a big ass lawsuit. I swear to God, I ain't believed him when I played it in the car. Thought it sounded familiar. A copycat, that's what I heard. No one wants to hear that shit on replay. Just hush, right? A little like this.
A little like this, peppering Jerome a bit.
Indeed. Spicing him up. Okay. I really had nothing to go off this kid. I have never seen this kid before. I have never had an interaction with this kid at school before. So I have no idea what this kid looks like, let alone. I've heard him once. I heard one of his songs. It was called Leah Kiker.
Right.
And listening to that shit, it's like someone took the auto-tune and cranked it all the way up. And the shit sounds ass. Right?
Alright.
Now,
these local rappers, they got nothing on Swisha B, right?
Swisha B's in case you haven't, if you're not following this thoroughly and listening to everything that I'm saying in this video, you can tell that there's a reoccurring theme between these white kids. And it's rapping about shit they don't live. And it's acting hard as shit and making trash ass rap music. All three things combined piss me off, because I hear Jerome flexing his fake chains and his fake watches when he lives in a camper, a literal fucking camper, right? I hear Pope shit. He talks about shooting people, right? He waves airsoft guns around on Instagram Live. He's saying the N-word. He's dropping all this shit. And he lives in a fucking trailer. So, if I'm wrong in saying this by any means, I'm confused as to how these people listen to this shit. And so, like, there's people that literally go on Pope shit and is like, this shit is actually good. What the fuck are you listening to? Like, are your ears that broken? I've never heard, like, my trash can could probably make better music. If I just set it up in front of the microphone, hell, if I fucking beat my dick in front of the microphone, it would probably sound a lot better.
Right?
On beat.
You're gonna beat your dick on the microphone?
So anyways, right, now let's get back to the Lil Pope beef and its entirety.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we still have some unfinished business.
We got a lot to touch on. The fight.
Indeed.
And the gun.
Indeed. So I drop Smoke, right? Yeah. I then make Up. I then make Jump. I then make Wrath. I then make From the Dead. Now, Wrath and From the Dead and Up have nothing to do with him.
Right.
Literally, I don't diss him in any one of those songs. And then, right, I'm waiting for this kid to hear my shit. I've had interactions with him before Swisha B was a thing, right? Because I was teasing him a little bit, giving him a little playful tease. I was like, bro, your shit not good. Sorry.
Right.
Right? I was DMing him. I was at work one day and I was like, bro, this was like, fuck, this is before Swisha B. And I was like, bro, pull up to Walmart if you really, think you hard. You can fight me. This kid was in 10th grade at the time. And me and Cameron were like, bro, we'll pick you up. Because we know you don't drive. We know you ain't got that learners yet. All right. If it's that such of an issue and we get on Instagram live with him, then he blocks me. Like Instagram block. I get like the block. So smoke comes out and then I make Up, Jump, Wrath, From the Dead. And all 4 of those songs were released in a 2-month time period. In those 2 months, I had not heard from Lil Pope. I had not spoken to him because I was blocked on Instagram, and I was just, I guess I had won in my eyes. He wasn't gonna do shit. Then I get unblocked one day. He hits me up and is like, yo, who the fuck are you? You calling yourself B? Some people were showing me your smoke track. I just heard it. This shit sound like garbage.
Oh, okay. He came back. He said, this shit whack. You know what? This shit whack.
Indeed. So I'm like, okay, this kid wants, the diss. Like, I'm gonna literally drop a fucking diss on you. Because there's no point in this going on. You blocked me. Now you unblocking me just so you can get more clout. There's just I'm ending your shit at this point. Well, me and him have a couple back and forths in the DMs. Right? He starts spewing shit on his story. I start spewing shit on my story. This goes on for about 3 weeks.
Ooh, 3 weeks worth
Now,
of beef.
Now, at this point, I'm like, okay, this story shit's getting old. He's telling me he's going to drop a diss, right? This was in January. He's telling me he's going to drop a diss. I don't hear nothing. He teases it. He posts that he had a feature on the diss.
Right.
It was originally on a Rap Devil beat from Machine Gun Kelly.
Right, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'll wait on this. Like, I'm sitting on it. I'll wait. Let him put out his shot first. I always let people shoot. I ain't gonna clap back unless, you're gonna shoot your shot first. So this kid shoots his shot, I guess, right, by teasing this shit. So I'm getting pissed off. I'm literally at the point where I want to fucking hurt this kid because this kid is like getting on my last fucking nerves. Quoting some bars here on Jump, I said, little bitch still ain't got no diss, like he's on the toilet taking a hard shit. 2 weeks later, I'm starting to get pissed, but I'll just wait till your mom gets you your phone back because then I can make you literally suck this sack. Because at the time, he had his phone taken away, right?
Yeah.
I waited. I got nothing. He's still shit talking me on the Instagram live saying, Swisha B ruined Kendrick Lamar for me because on the Jump track I used Mad Kid or Mad City beat, and then I switched it up, and on the second part of the song it switches to Never by JID. So I'm like, okay, I've heard nothing from this kid so far. Like, this kid is not hitting me with anything. Fuck it. I'm putting out Step Back. I make Step Back.
Step back.
The hook is literally make these rappers want to take a step back. I can't listen to your shit if your bars whack. Don't need no shit. You can have that. Fuck Lil Pope. Where the fuck is that Swisha at?
What?
So that comes out.
Right.
He hears it. Continues to shit talk. Literally on the story. I've given up on shit talking him on the story. There's no point. I'm wasting my breath. Like, this literally, there's no fucking point in doing this shit. Right?
Right, yeah.
Then I put out Jolly Rancher with BOD, and
Right.
BOD is me and my brother rapping. And in Jolly Rancher, in my verse, I say, and I'll still give the pipe to little Lexi. That's what he calls his
Ooh.
hose, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Right. And I also dissed Jerome, and I was like, Jerome, you ain't shit but a phony. Ellijay fucks. Most of them just sissies. I've been begging for one of them to diss me, but they keep limping like I've dislocated their knees. So that comes out. Right. Then I make Pain Meds with BOD. Again, I don't diss him on it. It was just a BOD song that we had made, shit talking like rappers that like literally just are trash. Like if you listen to the hook, it makes sense to us because it's Pain Meds, Red Dreads, Big Head, Fuck Bread. Pain Meds, they take drugs, okay?
Right.
Big Head, or excuse me, Pain Meds, Red Dreads. Okay, so Red Dreads is all of these rappers you see, they have dreads. So we just picked a color. We were like Red Dreads. All right. Big head, big ego. You're getting a big ass ego over shit that is like you're literally just fueling the fire at this point.
Right.
And fuck bread is fuck money because, you know,
Fuck money, bro.
pretty much. So we're making fun of these shitheads. Lil Pope claps back. He hits me up. Yo, I'm about to drop this diss, bro.
Ooh, okay.
And on top of it, let's fight. I was like,
Ooh. He said,
okay.
let's scrap.
Let's scrap, bro. So I'm like, all right, we can fight. I work at Walmart. Pull up to Walmart. I push shopping carts. Fucking shopping carts. Do you know what I wear when I'm pushing shopping carts? A fucking fluorescent ass vest, right? So this kid, I set him a time and a date, right? I'm in a fluorescent vest with my fucking name on a goddamn name tag. He pulls up, apparently, and is like, where you at? The fuck you mean? I'm in the fucking parking lot. Where are you? I'm here. I don't see you, pussy. I am 6'4". How do you not find a 6 foot white ass skinny kid, scrawny as shit, pushing shopping carts in a fluorescent fucking vest that is reflective as well?
I think you went to the wrong Walmart.
I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. Right? It's lies
what if he
spewed
didn't
out
even
the mouth.
go, bro? Was he taking pictures of the Walmart parking lot for you, or was he just sitting like black screens or something?
Well, see, that's the
Like-
funny thing. He was posting shit on his story, but it was an hour before I had actually gotten to work. And then he would hit me up, right? And be like, I'm here. Where you at? Bitch, I clock in at 2 o'clock. You got there at 1.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to be there, right?
Right,
So-
right.
He's shit talking me on Instagram story some more. Oh, bro, Swisha B ain't pull up. He's hiding in the back. Like, bro, I work in the fucking parking lot. I never go inside unless I have to piss or I have to clock out. Right? So, I'm like, fine, fuck this, right? This shit's getting on my goddamn nerve, right? I've waited now 4 months in time for this diss. Ever since Smoke came out and you fucking heard it,
Yeah.
right? I waited 4 months in time. Now you're wanting to fight me and you're saying you're putting a diss out, but you show up when I'm not there. How pussy do you have to be? Right? So I'm like, fuck it. Friday, 4 o'clock, get your ass there or you're a pussy. All right? So my friend Cameron has a girlfriend and we had set up a bait basically saying, hey, you know, go talk to Lil Pope, get him eased up, get him feeling real good, right? And gather some intel for me. She was like, all right, I got this. This shit's easy, right? I'm an attractive young female. Lil Pope likes attractive young females, specifically young, but we'll get back onto that here in a second.
Right,
That's another topic
right.
upon this beef. So she is getting shit from me and she hits me up Thursday, I look at the Snapchat message. Hey, Brendan, don't think it's a good idea to fight Lil Pope. He says he's gonna bring a gun.
He's gonna bring
Are
that
you-
38 special, dog. He's
Are you-
flexing on the Instagram story.
So he has talked shit for 4 months in my DMs on the story, saying he'll fight, saying that I don't show up when I've been there. He just went at a different time, right? Saying he's gonna fight like a man. That's all I want. If you're gonna talk shit, back it up. He is gonna literally commit a crime. He's gonna shoot me. He's literally wanting to cap my ass over some shit that I literally dissed him on SoundCloud.
He's gonna
So-
cap you over local SoundCloud beef, dude.
Honestly, at this point,
He's
I
gonna
think
cap you over 100 plays on SoundCloud.
if I get shot over this SoundCloud shit, this will be the best fucking story I think I'd ever have. From, anyways, so I'm like, all right, this kid has reached an all-time low. So Friday rolls around, I go in. It turns out I'm not even on the schedule, so the time he was supposed to show up at 4:00, he never showed up anyways. So I just said, fuck it, I'm leaving. Right? I'm not gonna wait around for this bitch that isn't gonna show up. And he made some lame ass excuse saying, "Oh, I'm at Zaxby's eating with my family." Like, no, you're not, bro. You just aren't showing up. You gonna have your mom drop you off too, and so when I beat your ass, your mom can either start shit with me or you're actually gonna shoot me. Because at this point, I'm thinking this kid is literally like on the path to insanity. He's so well believed in the fact that he makes really good music. He also says he has a record label on top of that. I don't know if that was mentioned.
I'm not sure what his record label is. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, exactly. So you live in Ellijay. If you had a fucking record, why are we doing this?
Yeah,
Like, you would be making more money than
pretty
me.
sure he doesn't have a record. Swisha B doesn't have a record label. This guy doesn't have a record label.
Indeed. So, anyways, he doesn't show up. Watch Out comes out. The diss Upon Me. Would you like to play that for them to
Oh,
hear? We can
yeah,
play
yeah,
that
yeah.
on Watch together.
Yeah, this is great right here. Let's see.
So we're in current time right now. We're present day. Well, I say present day. We're a couple days ago right now. Watch Out comes out, and this is what y'all are about to listen to.
Yeah, watch out. This
Yeah.
is the Pope's diss on Swisha B right here that came out finally. Took a long
Can
time.
I just
but here
say?
we go.
Can I just say before you play this diss
Alright.
that I look fucking stunning in a Civil Air Patrol uniform. By the way, Chase Sumner, I'm not in the Air Force. It's Civil Air Patrol. It's the
They're
auxiliary of the
different.
United
They're
States Air
different,
Force.
dude. It's
Fact check
different.
your shit. Anyways, play this diss.
Alright, let's go. Let me turn it up. It's kind of it's all the way up. It's
Yeah.
a little quiet.
Yeah, 100 on my wrist. Pope.
Take notice of the page flips.
All you do is fall.
You'll
All I
know
do
what
is
I'm talking
fall.
about here in a second.
I just might smoke it raw. Flaming you up like a Molotov. Boy, you cannot win. You be committing sin. Next time you diss me, don't bring your 12-year-old cousin in. Fuck BOD, this whole gang. And I've kept it real. While you were still wearing diapers, I was head over heels. How you got proof about the bitch? She's my age, let it spill. Don't got you skeletons in my closet. And you acting top tier. Yeah, I got niggas who bust off Glocks. They just might pull up and pop at your mop. And your cousin, he is only 12. Instead of ducking fights, you should be ducking shells. Free Uzi the label, give him hell. Cut your ass open with 9-inch nails. Got my name, ringing a bell. See you play dropping, they gon' fail. Honestly, smoke, didn't need a second. But you cannot be in my section, let alone on my level. See all my diamonds, they pop like kettle. Boy, all black, no like a
I can hear
rebel.
the
Taking
paper
these drugs, you don't
flipping.
even sell them.
The paper flip.
Look at my bezel. Soon enough, this case gonna settle.
The paper
Yeah.
flip. Listen
Hope
to
you
the
want that part
paper.
too, Swisher.
Hope
I
you
really
that
want the part two.
Yeah, I want to see it. He said it's coming, so hopefully. Oh, is that it? Oh yeah, he just sends it there.
So that comes out. And if you listen to the bars, first, okay, I call them bars. Anyways,
Yeah.
if you listen to what he is saying upon this track, first off, let's take note of three things. One, it's recorded again on what appears to be Apple earbuds.
Right.
Two, it first off, he disses me what, once, twice, maybe, and then attacks my brother.
Yeah.
First off, and then third thing, he's not my cousin, and he's not 12. He's 13. It's not hard. Find this shit out, right? He's not my cousin.
It's not.
He's my brother,
Yes.
right? My fucking blood, right? So, okay, this comes out. I'm already, planning my kings and my queens on my
Right.
chess
Yeah.
set on my board, right? I have a diss written. I have a 3-part diss ready to go. I just need time to record it. Now, Smoke Part 2 comes out. This is before this diss, before the Watch Out diss. And I diss them all again. I went back in. I dissed a new rapper called Miko,
Yeah.
who, again, white, broke his shit, likes to say the N-word.
He's got bars though, you know? He's got bars.
His shit sounds a little better.
It is.
But
It's a little better.
But it's
He's on
anyways.
another level. He's on your level though. He's on the same sound quality level as you now.
Yeah. So Pope puts this out, and I'm literally stuck because it's like, I don't know if anything I say will recollect through his tiny little brain
Right.
that I'm better than you in all aspects of the form of this shit that I have started. Right? Now let's go through a couple lies. One, he says I was made because of him. No, wrong, incorrect. I was writing poetry before, first off, you even existed. Secondly, right, he said something about when I was in diapers. I'm 18. How old are you? Let's do some math here. He's 16. I was 2 when he was like in the womb. Right? Now I have sources at school and outside of school. I get hit up from a 13-year-old, right?
Right.
And
13-year-old.
This 13-year-old, I'm not going to say her name for,
Right,
age and whatnot.
Yeah, we can't.
This one, I can't say her name. But this 13-year-old hits me up. It's like, hey, I've been getting, DMs from Lil Pope.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
oh, really?
Oh, no.
And she was like, yeah, I was enticing him on to see if he would do something. And this fool sent me a dick pic.
Oh, no.
Not only did I receive that, I
Please
also
tell
got
me
hit up
you got
by
that.
another 13-year-old. Oh, I do. Oh,
Okay.
That's not even... I got it saved in the Snapchat conversation.
Oh, no. Okay.
I also get DM'd by another 13-year-old that used to ride the bus with him when he was still in school with us.
Right.
Right? And she said... Right. Now, I don't know if this is true because I don't have any proof upon the matter.
Okay.
But there were a couple people that, the story had lined up with what other people were saying that also knew him personally.
All right. Okay.
He was on a bus in the back seat and apparently decided to slip a finger in this chick's hoop.
Oh, no. Okay.
And this dude literally fingered a 7th grader on. Like, I'm no cap. 7th grader on the bus, finger slipped in, giving her hell.
No.
Apparently, bro.
Oh no, on the bus, bro.
So I'm dealing with a child predator, a fake G that likes to say the N-word even though he's white, and a pussy, all in like 4 different forms, bro. And it's created a fucking ringworm, a virus, and the shit won't stop. Fuck, bro. I could literally spit bars till I'm blue in the face and diss him on every aspect of, like, personally to lyrically to anything I could find upon this kid. And it's not hard to make a diss. I mean, a decent diss. If you listen to that shit, there was nothing against me that really hurt me,
Right.
other than, obviously I'm gonna take it personal if you're attacking my brother, not cousin. He's 13, not 12. It's not hard. Find this shit out. I found out who Chase Sumner was in the span of like a couple hours. Do some research. I mean, like, it's just what it is. And to even prove the point that I'm better than both of them, I have like 1,300 plays compared to his. Hold up, let me pull up the fucking SoundCloud
Let's see
statistics.
the statistics here. Let's read the statistics.
Currently, I'm currently at 1,312 plays. We go to the Pope official. Enter. Click on it.
What's the Pope looking like right now?
Two songs. One has 15, the other does 6. Do the math.
Wow. I don't think I need to do the math. We just need to say substantially smaller.
Let's take Jerome for an example. 7 songs. I think I have, or 7 or something. So let's do some quick maths here. He does have more followers than me. Been around a lot longer than I have on the rap scene, as we do here. Let me pull out my Google calculator real quick.
Yeah.
So we got 60.
Maybe overcommitting too hard
plus
here.
48.
See, I can't do math. What the fuck?
Plus 292.
I'm retarded, bro.
Okay, so Jerome, yes, he's beating me in the plays, right? But if you literally go on Jerome's SoundCloud, listen to Gula Pockets, listen to Ellijay Godfather, listen to Millie Kerr, listen to Rachel Josie Bennett, right? Listen to those songs. None of them have Jerome on it. The only 2 songs that have Jerome on it is Poured and Leaning. Or 3 songs. The only 3 songs that have Jerome on it is Poured and Leaning. Whoa. Cut that out.
Fellas think I can rap.
Fellas think I can't rap. And Leah Kiker. Those are the only 3 songs that have him on.
You think he's really posting songs of himself without himself on it? I noticed Jerome. Am I seeing a comment here? I'm seeing a comment here on Jerome's Poured and Leaning. And it's from Swisha B, and it says, "Yo, bro, you should go listen to my new song." Wow.
Well, yeah, bro. This when Smoke 2 came out. I wanted all of them.
Right. I see.
I'm literally on a tangent to go get them to listen to everything that I have done so far that has anything dissing them.
Yeah.
And I want them to battle me bar for bar.
Yeah.
Lyrically,
really like
I want you to diss me. Personally, I want you to diss me and see what you can find on me. Because I guarantee you're not going to find a lot. You're going to find my first name, my last name. You're going to find my girlfriend and what my mom looks like. And my little brother. That's all you got. You can't say my shit sounds like ass because sure, I've made some trash songs, but none of them are up on. I go through and make sure my shit sounds good before posting it. So I mean, fuck, bro. It's not hard.
Fuck, bro.
It's not hard, bro.
The Ellijay rap beef is getting real deep. I mean,
Indeed. I'm breaking this shit down. It's a science.
I'm seeing it, and I'm definitely seeing it here, and I've been following it for a while. You know, I gotta say, man, it's getting pretty crazy. There's only really like 4 big players right now: Swisha B, the Pope, Jerome, and Miko. Miko and Jerome, they're not even really in the. I don't know. Jerome made a song called Ellijay Godfather, so maybe I don't know about Miko though. Miko seems to be doing his own thing. You gotta be careful. I'm telling you, this Miko guy. He's gonna end up getting real good. He's not focused on any of the beef. He's just making shit.
I'm not worried.
No worries whatsoever.
I'm pretty sure whoever was on Ellijay Godfather, Willie Mack, and Juby Dilo on the track, whatever the fuck that is, right? I'm pretty sure those two dissed me subliminally on the hook. Because if you listen to the hook, he said, let's see, hold on. Yeah, he says, "Lil boy want the smoke. Any fella that tries to run up on me, I'm gonna make him fucking choke." And I don't, like, if you're not gonna ball, like, the ball is in your court at this point. I've been scoring, so.
You know what? I actually just found out something live on the podcast here. I actually just found out that the Pope is making his own record label called East Ellijay Records Incorporated. I kid you
Really?
not. I kid you not. This man right here. Let me share this with you really quickly. Look at this, man. East Ellijay Records Incorporated. The Pope has started his own record label. When he says he's signed to a label, he's just made his own damn label, dog.
Bro, we got one
his own damn
subscriber,
label.
bro. Who is it, Jerome?
I wonder who's subscribed, bro. No
Is it
way
Jerome?
could it be the Pope official.
Is it? Probably.
Bro,
I wish we could check
Hey,
who's
we
subscribed
can't check,
to it.
unfortunately, but the Pope has made his right now live. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. A live
Wow.
fucking thing here. The Pope made East Ellijay Records Incorporated. I'm following it. These guys, you know, they don't know who I am, but I'm following it, dog. And if they find out, I'm completely fine. I'm just following the scene, alright? Anybody that wants to come get interviewed, alright, hey, you can sit right here where Swisha B sat and you can tell me all about it, alright? I'm down to
Bro.
do interviews with anybody. Hey,
You want me to see if I can get
Sumner,
somebody in here?
Chase Sumner, you want to come and get interviewed and talk about it? Hey, come right on. Hey, Lil Pope, you want to come on? Hey, go right ahead. Miko, Jerome, my hand is out. Hey, come on up, boys. It's fine.
Bro, I'm messaging him right now.
Just
I'm like, you want to
comment
get
on
in
the
here?
video. Hey, yeah, send out some messages, dog. Comment on the video, all right? If you want to be in, I'll hit you up. We can have your side of the story here represented on the media. All right? But
I hit him up.
All right, excellent. Great.
You think we should wait and see?
No.
No.
Is there anything else to touch on the beef here with this?
If you got any questions,
closing
bro.
statements? All right, I got some questions. Okay.
All right.
So, number one here, let's start this out. So, right now, if you had to rank every Ellijay rapper, what are you looking at right now? Who's at the top?
Me
who's
included?
at the bottom? Yeah, you included, of course. I mean,
Okay, so are we talking bars or are we talking? What are we talking? Because there's
we're
different
talking-
factors that go into
we're talking overall, like, I don't know. I'd say the most important thing is the bars for sure.
So bars lyrically, I'm at the top. I'm
Okay.
sorry, but like I'm not trying to, I don't know. I'm not trying to boast my own boat or, grow my own bubble, but yeah, it's got to be me, and then I guess Miko, I guess. And then Jerome, just cuz his shit, some of it is I mean, it's decent, but
He's got
and then Lil
features.
Pope's kind of gotta come at the bottom. He does have features. He does have connections. That's what.
Jerome's got connections.
See, I'm confused on his whole SoundCloud because whenever he posts a track by himself, they don't do so hot. But you look at like the shit that he's featured on, or the shit that other people are featured on his songs, like the shit goes up 200, 300 plays in the span of a couple days.
This is true. This is true. I've seen it.
So
I don't
it's making
know-
me think.
Yeah, I don't know who he's featuring with, but he's got a lot of connections, man.
Next question.
Interesting. All right, next question. All right. Now, you know, I want to know, in the future, would you maybe want to patch up the beef and collab with some of these Ellijay rappers?
If you want to feature with me, I gotta hear your shit, and it's gotta sound sonically and lyrically. It's gotta sound good. I'm not featuring with no fucking Apple earbud recording ass rapper. I'm sorry, but it's just how it is. I know you're broke. All right, so am I. I'm broke too. I'm in no way, and I ain't flexing. Right? I'm not like, oh, look at this shit. Like, I gotta watch. I'm not posting that shit on my story. Right? Look at my story. Look at my Instagram story. Do you see any of that shit? No. You wanna know why? Because I know my place. All of these people don't know their place. So if you fix your shit up, know where you stand, then sure, go for it. We'll do it. But I can't feature with Jerome. I can't feature with Pope. I'm independent. I'm like, I don't need BOD to diss half of these people. I don't need, I don't need Cameron when I roll up and fight somebody. I don't need him to, back me up because I can stand on my own 2 feet. It's like God gave me. I'm standing on them.
Right.
So it's just how it is.
All right. Respectable. Now, last question here. Okay. Now, you and Little Pope. All right. This beef's been going on for a while. Okay. Now, how many more diss tracks do you think you're gonna release about?
I'm
the
putting
Pope?
one more out. I'm putting one more out.
One more
And,
out for the Pope, and that's it.
One more out, unless, of course, he, if he brings some shit up that I wasn't expecting, or, he's got some cards that he ain't placing upon the table that I haven't seen yet, obviously, then I'm going to have to clap back. I'm
see,
not
yeah.
a fucking
A
pussy.
situational clapback, of course, could always be in order, but you're planning one more diss track. A Smoke Part 3? Is that what we're gonna see?
No.
No?
It's you want the title of it?
Yeah, let's see it. Let's get a sneak peek. What is
So when a pope, if you look up the definition on Google, right? The definition on Google for a pope being exiled or stripped from their power, I guess you could say, it's called excommunicated. So look it up on Google. I mean, the shit's there. Look up excommunicated or excommunication, and that's what's the title of the fucking diss is gonna be. It's excommunicated. I'm laying all my cards on the table on this kid. There's no. I haven't literally like in a diss that I think I've dropped. I don't think I've sat through and extensively thought on how I'm gonna do it.
right?
Like compared to any of the other things I put out, like Smoke took me 5 minutes to write.
Okay, and
Fucking
it was good. It was really good.
Smoke Part 2, another 10, 15 minutes.
Right.
But the shit, like, it's easy to me.
Right.
So, I mean, it's this Little Pope diss that I've been writing. It's taken a day and a half.
Yeah.
It's done now. I just got to find time to record it, which will probably be Monday, depending on when this video goes up. If it's, already Monday by the time this video goes up, then y'all know it's out. SoundCloud.com/Swisha B Productions.
Right. And just one more question. How long do you think you're gonna be doing this SoundCloud stuff for? What's the plan?
Well, I never did this to be like, oh, I'm gonna get signed,
Right.
I just did it to prove that I'm better than all these other kids at where I live,
Right.
and I'm doing it. So, I probably up until I graduate and go off to either the Air Force Basic Enlisted or Embry-Riddle University, Daytona Beach, Florida. So
Right.
it's one of the two. If I don't fuck. If I get signed, I get signed. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm fucking shooting for the signing. Please, someone come find me. I'm in Ellijay. It's
Right.
just whatever.
Alright, what a wonderful interview, Swisha B. As always, wonderful to have you in the studio. And
Hey
once
man, thanks.
again,
Anytime.
an open invite to any other local rappers who want to come on. Comment on the video. Alright?
Bro, I'll sit down with them. I'll have a fucking conversation.
Hey, Swisha B,
A
you
man
heard
to
it.
man conversation.
You heard it. Swisha B said that he'll be here if you guys want to talk live.
You
If
laughing?
we could
You
get
think
Little
this shit's
Pope and
funny?
Swisha B on the show at the same
Bro,
time to
it'll
discuss
be one for the ages.
matters, I would really, really like that. We got to get Lil Pope here. All right, we've been running for like an hour. Yeah, let's
Have we
check
really?
the
Fuck.
DM. We've been running for an hour. All right, we're gonna wrap it up for your viewing pleasures. Okay, for your viewing comfort. We're gonna wrap it up, everybody. All right, maybe next time we come on, we'll have a local Ellijay rapper, or maybe we'll even have Little Pope and Swisha B in the building at the same time. Who knows? We honestly don't know. Anything could happen. All right, guys. See you later. Okay. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.